Hello! So I'm on my way to Morris Arboretum and Gardens, which is a 92-acre garden just outside of Philly. But first, I'm stopping at a post office in the area to drop off a Depop order. Okay, I'm outside the post office. I just dropped off my order, and I'm like a mile and a half from the botanical garden, so let's head over there. That's right, you can see me holding my phone, because I bought a camera. Okay, my ticket was $22 for one regular adult ticket. I just parked, and I think I'm gonna head to the Welcome Center first, maybe use the bathroom, and then hit a few spots that I know I definitely want to see. I went toward the Welcome Center and gift shop, but it turned out it was closed today. But luckily there were some restrooms right next to it, so after a quick stop, I walked down the path following a sign that pointed to all gardens. That led me to the area I was most excited to see, which is called Out on a Limb. This is a series of platforms and bridges 50 feet above the ground, where you can walk around and hang out among the treetops. And if you're wondering, it actually doesn't involve climbing any stairs and is fully accessible. Morris Arboretum is part of the University of Pennsylvania today, but it began as the private estate of the Morris siblings, John and Lydia. The siblings had always planned for this place to become a botanical garden and educational center, and it was bequeathed to the university in 1932. I followed the path and went into the next garden. This is the long fountain, which was added to the garden in 1905. My next stop was another place I was excited to see because I thought it would be really cute, and that was the Garden Railway. This is a garden filled with model trains that run along over a third of a mile of track. The garden theme changes seasonally. Right now, the theme is Revolutionary Philly. All the structures in the Garden Railway are made from natural materials. After that, I continued along the path. Ah, fuck. Oh my god. there's fish in there. I normally hate wind chimes, like the more high-pitched, kind of irritating ones that people usually hang on their houses, but these chimes actually sounded nice, and were clearly designed to sound good together. They reminded me of the chimes tower that I saw when I went to Longwood Gardens in a previous vlog. I stayed here for a minute and took in this view of the English Park and the Step Fountain, which Lydia Morris had built in 1916 to honor her brother after his death. Next, I climbed to the top of the Overlook Garden, which was built in 1917. This is 7 arches, and this structure actually houses the hydraulics that power the fountains in several of the gardens I just walked through, as well as the ones at the next structure, the Mercury Loggia. The loggia was built in 1913 to commemorate the 25th anniversary of the estate. From there, I wandered down some stairs, and through a grotto, that led to the ravine garden, and they really weren't kidding about the ravine part. I'm just trying to decide if I want to walk through a whimsical wood. I was getting pretty exhausted by this point, so I sat in the gazebo for a minute. And then I started to make my way back toward the exit. I stopped to get this view of the rose garden. And then, after another restroom stop, I made it back to my car. Barely. Oh my god. I was so exhausted toward the end of walking around there that I was struggling to make it back to my car. And I was thinking, like, what the hell is wrong with me? Because I didn't think I'd been there that long. And then when I got back to my car, I realized I had been walking around for 3 hours. I also did kind of intense workouts yesterday and the day before, so probably a combination of all those things. Anyway, I got home and laid down for a little bit, and then I took a shower and washed my hair, which was pretty disgusting. Today was kind of just as much a test of this new camera out in the wild as it was a regular vlog, but I think I really like it. Having an actual camera is definitely a game changer. It was great being able to get actual wide angle shots. Just wish I hadn't forgotten to bring my extra battery, which I purposely charged this morning before leaving and then left at home. So I did have to switch to my phone halfway through for filming, and I have a new phone that doesn't film as high quality video as my previous one because that one stopped working. I had to get a new phone, and that's what also prompted me to get a camera. It's a whole thing. I told the story in a Patreon video. If you're interested, you can check that out. You can join for free, by the way, and there's lots of stuff available at the free tier. I'm trying to figure out if I'm too tired to start editing tonight.